Kappas.
So we're going to see Powerhouse Scarlet take the first defense round of this map. We'll see. I'm gonna guess they're gonna go kitchen. This pretty standard first bomb site, and they are indeed gonna go kitchen. And pretty standard operators too, with this Valkyrie on defense, obviously to toss at least 1 or 2 cameras outside to get an idea what's going on at the start of the round. And if they manage to stay alive, which likely won't be the case, as Mobo King has that IQ, is ready to find whatever they throw outside, and of course is also nicely countered to Pulse and Ella, stuff like that. So the Valkyrie cams probably won't last all through the round, but we're gonna see if Mobo King decides to, I don't know, not check behind him or something. Or if the defenders have some nice play. If they don't scan, that might help out the defenders in not getting the Valk cams found. But let's just see if Mobo King has the awareness or just the intuition to go for those straight away as he spawns in. Welcome to my mind, Syntax says.
Alright, so definitely a pulse can be very useful on this site. I've seen many a pulse play just for holding this window. What do you
Pulse
think?
He knows exactly, basically. Like, if he holds in this position, it's funny, he might be AFK right now or something. No, he's back, alright. But Pulse, on this mob site, especially for the trophy room, I mean, if Buck, they don't have a Buck. They have a sledge, so most likely they're gonna go for a top floor take. They're gonna have the Abana to get the hatches, Twitch for any, I don't know, Ella traps probably, or a mirror window if they had one, but in this case they don't. Yeah, Pulse already knows for all 5 players are actually going upstairs, so he can actually completely lock down trophy if he managed to either get a nitro up the hatch, or if he's gonna go for a run out. He's gonna nitro there, and he's not gonna get anything.
I think they might have shot it actually.
That is actually unfortunate, because of what I was about to say, because Pulse, the entire floor of trophy room is destructible, so what he could do is go underneath. If they're planting at the very end of the round, he can kill the planter for free, but he just utilized his C4 and he didn't get anything out of it. None of the attackers actually damaged at all. You can see, they know he's going downstairs. They had a join lobby, and someone was actually watching it as he ran down to the basement. And I think, was that Ella getting tracked by the Jackal?
I don't think Ella's getting trackled. I'm not
Somewhat,
sure.
there was a Jackal ping somewhere in the basement.
After this turn, I'm going to set up my membrane keyboard because I couldn't have my mechanical one, and I realized that the number thing up top is very useful for switching operators. You do see.
Oh yeah, that's a cool thing that you can use.
Yeah, you can see him getting lit up quite a bit.
Sadness, I'm guessing he got shot from the kitchen window or something. That's he's below 25 health. He's like a 10 or something. See Sledge here with the vertical play as we expected perfectly. He's not gonna spot out anyone just yet, but we see a couple of these guys hiding in the leaves. Interesting strat. Syntax is gonna get a pick onto Arrow, and that's the first kill for the attackers.
I'm gonna move this over here, my mic over here, move my keyboard closer, and you guys tell me if the clicking noise is too much. Can you hear this?
It's alright on my end for Discord, but I'm not sure about the stream. Syntax is actually going to push on in here. They have 3 people. They have taken full control of trophy, and they're planning with 40 seconds left. This is pretty important because they've had plenty of time to set up, and they had plenty of time to play with. There was no pressure on the attackers to do any sort of push there until a bit later. They had, like, actually plenty of time. But they managed to get in, they managed to get the plant down, and they're managing still to get picks. 2 of them, in fact, is Sadness and Doxy both go down. And all of a sudden, it's a 2v5 with the defenders. And they're at half the time for the defuser.
Mackie getting that Claymore kill, but gonna get killed by Cassie. 1v4, but Syntax gonna be able to finish off Cassie. And that'll be round 1 going. 2. Blackout. Very easy push there. If that, not an easy push, just they took it very well. That Pulse, that Nitro should have killed someone, I think.
I'm guessing that was just them shooting it out of the sky. That was good reactions from them since they didn't have much time. They came
I didn't
up
actually
the
hear an
corner.
explosion sound, so yeah, I think they did shoot it.
That was impressive. I gotta admit, that was a good shot. That probably saved like 3 of their lives, because that balcony isn't very big, and he did toss it up there. So I probably would have gotten at least 1 or 2 of them, or lit them all up at least. So that probably did save the round. That one nitro play could have won the round. But again, the one person shooting it out of the sky probably saved their team, and that was big because the Pulse actually got picked. That was the only pick that they needed to get into sight, and they ended up just walking in. They had no contestant, which is interesting. I'm not exactly sure where everyone else was at that point. We know the Valkyrie a bit before that was sitting in the plants back in dining.
But it seems like I think she was hiding upper fireplace.
That was an interesting positioning from all the defenders there. If she was there, I don't like, because Pulse getting picked, they had to know that he was the only one in trophy, right? Because at the beginning he was the only one in trophy, and at the end he ended up being the only one in trophy. But after he got picked, no one was in trophy. Oh, what a surprise! And we see the Pulse of Blackout here actually going for a spawn peek out of kitchen window. I'm guessing he's not gonna find anyone just yet. He's looking though. No one's seemingly pushing this side just yet. They're taking it pretty slow.
Oof.
Don't be toxic in chat, guys. No toxicity. We're all nice people here, alright? Be respectful and love each other. Kasai gonna be trying to get a push on the Master. But we don't actually see any defenders holding up there. We're going to see 2 in dining. Ella's going to be all the way in library. But no one's actually in the master bedroom, which is very interesting.
I've got you. You'll be all right.
I guess Ella knows that a standard push usually comes from library. However, in this case, they're doing the same thing that the attackers did last round, which is push from the master balcony, which ended up working quite well for them. They got a pick. They walked into sight with no contesting. Although this time, Pulse, does he have a nitro? Did he?
No, I think he
right? Oh, it's gone. Well, that's interesting. I'm wondering if that's what lit up.
I think he tried to go for a wall C4, have floor C4.
Maybe. Let's hope that's what he did, or else both teams would have wasted their C4 and basically nothing. Pulse is looking at Ash. I'm thinking it's Ash, and that's 2 other players right there in Master. One of them being a sledge. He knows exactly where 3 people are, and now he knows that they have to be going for a trophy push. He's gonna get, the sledge is actually gonna get lit up from the player at dining.
Doc, yeah, holding the single with his A cog. That's one.
They're trying to get angles, and some of them are getting tagged. Even on the attacking side, there's actually someone just beneath that hole. The sledge is maybe going to right now.
We're gonna see Cassie take out Flick. Mobo King gonna be able to get a kill on the AJ tank.
That's a quick trade. Still a 4v4. This is anyone's round right now. Again, they have 50 seconds left. This is plenty of time for the attackers to pull anything out of their sleeves. You see Ash actually going from practically behind all the defenders. However, Mackie gets a kill on the Kasai and denies that flank. Now the one on the Dox G, and that's a refrag from Sadness.
That's diffuser upstairs, I think.
Is it? It might be. It's down somewhere in the plants. We see all of a sudden, very quickly, a 2v2 situation come out.
Twitch gonna be able to take out Socks, leaving just Syntax alive and Trophy.
See, this would be a very good situation for Syntax. However, the fact that the attackers only have 15 seconds to play with, he actually gets a kill. It's a 1v1. The attacker has 10 seconds.
Sadness gonna take out Syntax. Be round 2 going to Powerhouse Scarlet.
That was an important kill, or else they would have been 2 rounds down. And that all, I mean, it went from a what was that, a 5v3 to a 3v3 to a 2v2 to a 1v1. It's a bunch of just trades and refrags over and over again in that round, and just a lot of things happening at the same time. But at the end of the day, that Thatcher was able to clutch out that round for their team, and glad they are, as they have no pressure not being 2 rounds down at this point. It is still anyone's game.
Yeah, and as they're going Kitchen Trophy again, bring that Thermite might not be as crucial as if they were to go down in Wine Cellar.
I think they were expecting them to kind of fake them out and go basement after losing the trophy site the first time. And who knows, maybe they'll actually get a read on this. Maybe, what's his name? Oh, sorry. I'm forgetting the names for a second. Maybe Scarlet is actually going to get a read off of this and knowing that they expected them to fake, maybe they're actually going to fake them out and go defense on basement the next defense round that TeamBlackOut had. But we're gonna obviously see. Second Valkyrie's looking for those drones under the door. Not gonna find too many.
5 seconds to go.
Speed up and running.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a
Ooh,
bomb.
That-
Sadness is gonna go for a spawn peek.
And that's a pretty impressive Valk cam out the east side of the map. You can see a lot. You can see the trophy window. You can see the balcony, and he knows yet again they're going for a campfire push. This seems to be quite meta at the moment from the defender, or from the attackers, excuse me, to go for a campfire push with 4 people on the attacking team. This time spawning at campfire, and similar story last time. And we're actually getting a quick push on into the bathroom, getting Ella mined, but no one's there to challenge. That's basically
Thatcher, I
totally
think.
getting wasted.
Oh
Oh yeah,
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
I think you're right. We see the Ella of both teams still sitting in library waiting for absolutely nothing. She gets droned out, takes up the drone, they know she's
Attackers
here.
recovered the bomb diffuser. The attackers'
Now she's
bomb
gotta watch
diffuser
out
has
because
been dropped.
we have Flick here holding her rotations.
A bomb has been
Only one of the
located.
doors though. If she manages to get out one of the doors, if she gets good enough timing and gets out the door that he's not looking at,
Attackers
she
have
might
recovered
either
the
be able to
diffuser.
get away or actually even to get the kill, as she is indeed Ella of all operators.
Fury and I don't know. Realms are interesting. Definitely interesting
Syntax.
creatures.
I mean, that's exactly what she is, a creature. She's not a person. She doesn't deserve that title.
I'm gonna see Thatcher back off. We might see Thermite try to open this wall. And it looks like he's
That's
gonna
actually-
do so fairly uncontested.
That's actually a pretty viable play. The bandits are off. They're not tricking it or anything. And they have a nice angle now into the back of
Mobo
Trophy
King
Hopper.
taking out Doxy from above.
Surveying.
As I
That's an
think he
important
moved
fact.
out of position because the wall got therminated.
I think, yeah, you're right. Because, yeah, that he was sitting inside of Trophy window, or Trophy, like the backside of Trophy.
Blackout
Forgets to count
taking
an
out Arrow. 5v3.
So it turns out that
Right down the
Thermite,
hallway.
Thermite was a pretty good pick after all. As it actually gave them time. Yeah, it gave them control of Trophy. Hibana's planting with 40 seconds left. Similar to last round, they have plenty of time to work with.
Ariel gonna be able to Mackie gonna be able to take out AJ. Right there, we're gonna see Cassie take out Mackie. But Syntax is gonna get the refrag, leaving just Sadness up above with very little health, less than 25, and 3 uppers to go through with great guns. And he's gonna run out, but Flick gonna be there to take him out. That'll be round 3 going to Blackout.
Pretty decisive, just like the first round. They are doing this very efficiently. Their attacks are just snap, snap, snap. They have over 30 seconds for each of their bomb flats. That's pretty important. That's a rip by AJ Tank. That's a big rip. He hit T. I don't know. Is that his chat key? He tried to talk as he was throwing a C4. That's a rip.
Not my chat key.
I rebound mine, but I have no idea. Isn't it? It might.
I have Y and H on my chat keys, and then T is
I
my
think-
push to talk.
I think same. T is my ping, so I don't think. That's
My
probably.
ping
That's
is
probably
Z.
different.
Alright, let's see what we got going down in the chat.
Attackers need to
The
locate and
title
defuse
apparently
bombs.
is still incorrect.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Man, I really wish Alpha was watching the stream so we could fix these things.
No, he can't. He messaged me. He can't.
Can't fix it.
I told him about it. Yeah, I don't know. He told me he couldn't.
So let's get a
For-
Nightbot. Hashtag
so they-
give the ESA Nightbot so the so the mods can change the chat. Hashtag Nightbot
That would
for
actually be pretty
ESA.
convenient.
Hashtag Nightbot for ESA. Let's get it trending on
10
Twitter.
seconds to insertion.
Quick throw.
Alright, so we're actually, remember what I said last round about Blackout trying to fake them out by going basement? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And it looks like Powerhouse did exactly what I thought they would do. Read that the fact that they brought Thermite was the fact. I'm saying the fact a lot. Read that the reason they brought Thermite was because they thought Powerhouse themselves would fake them out by going basement. They didn't, but it still ended up working out for them. Power read that, and they knew that Blackout would try basement after their first defense
There's a lot
loss.
of reading. I'm not really a big fan of it.
I mean, you have to be a fan of reading if you play Siege.
Actually, for school, maybe reading Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Really?
Yeah, so that'll be
Never
interesting. I'll report on it once I'm done to the ESA. Don't worry.
That's cool. I actually want to read some of those. I've never had a chance to, honestly.
I've really been a book guy myself.
I mean, same. See, jeez, we see 3 defenders actually here ready for that kitchen, or what am I saying? That garage. Excuse me. I apologize. However, they're gonna open that up, and they're actually gonna open up the wine cellar as well, the little wine cellar closet. They're gonna have 2 claymores there. However, it looks like the bandit trick's gonna come out. All the Thatchers are as well, but no, he's out of shockwire. The closet is still getting opened up. And if he decides to run out, he's actually dead because there are 2 claymores right outside that hole, which is interesting that there are 2.
I think he shot them, so that should be a safe run out.
It would also be interesting if he did shoot them.
Who's
but
wiggly
the
worming
attackers weren't
themselves?
watching.
AJ wiggly worming himself down there. The diffuser down. Where's that diffuser? I think it's just outside a trench.
Oh no, AJ! You see that whiff? Yeah, it's down right beside them, so they know where it is. AJ whiffing all those shots.
My gunshots didn't happen for sadness, unfortunately.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And now I have tinnitus because of flashbangs.
That's a rip.
Dude, someone at school. Oh. Why am I? Like, I hear like all the game sounds, but I'm not hearing gunshots. Huh. That's really weird. Flick gonna be able to take out AJ Tank's sadness. Gonna take out Flick. Gonna get the refrag. This is unfortunate. You there? Oh.
15 seconds left. The attacker's bomb has been dropped. 10 seconds to go.
Mackie gonna get a double kill at the end. Discord being weird. All my audio just freaked out on me for some reason. Hello, you there?
Hello?
Oh, you're coming out of my speakers. That's a step in the right direction. Oh, there you are. I have no idea what's going on with the audio.
Well, what's wrong with it? Kasai? Don't do that, Kasai. I saw that recruit. That almost happened last time, I'm pretty sure. Wait, what's wrong with your audio?
It's like I don't hear the
Attackers need to locate
gunshots.
and defuse as many bombs
Let's
as
wait
they
for
can.
another round. It might reset itself.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We'll see though. We'll see. Shoot.
Like I can't hear the reinforcing
Attackers have
sound.
discovered the location of a bomb.
Yep.
Nothing? Like you can't hear anything?
Like I can hear the voiceover and everything.
Spectator
hear-
drone. No, spectator drone.
Nope,
Yeah.
no drone sound.
No, spectator. Keep
10
on a drone.
seconds to go.
Wait for one to get destroyed. That's a bug. So, just in
5
case
seconds
anyone
to
in chat doesn't know, there's actually a long-standing bug. This has been in the game since
Attackers
like I don't
recovered the
know,
bomb diffuser.
year 2,
Attackers are
something
moving
like
to
that,
defuse the
beginning of
bomb.
year 2. But there's been a bug in the game that makes you have 0 sound when your drone gets destroyed, and the way to fix it is to destroy your drone again, which is unfortunate. But this is how this game is. Sometimes
Can I get
it's
some
frustrating.
confirmation in chat? I did not know this.
It is a case. It's just a sad thing. It's unfortunate.
Listen, this guy's talking about freedom of speech. By the way, moderation is allowed in my stream. Doesn't matter. I don't care about your freedom of speech.
See, sometimes when you do certain things, you lose certain freedoms, alright? Like, for example, if you lose...
Like, believe me, I'm a supporter of the First Amendment, but, like, I'm allowed to moderate however I like.
No toxicity there, right?
Come on. Someone drone.
Zoffy is a drone here, right? This is an unfortunate situation right now. We have a sound glitch, but that's just something we have to live with. It's Siege. We can't.
Like
really
I can hear me entering my menus. I can hear the flicking in the menus.
No, I know that's the bug. Was though. Chill out. It's the bug.
Oh. Hey, there it is. It's fixed. And as
What did I tell you?
It's just like you were right or something. What?
I know, it's ridiculous. Like that doesn't happen very often. Me being right, you know. See, AJ Tank here trying to go for actually. Can we get? Yeah, let's try to get back to the game. AJ Tank's going for a flank. He's going all the way upstairs from.
Ah, Syntax gonna see that barrel of smoke. Smoke gonna get taken out by Syntax. 1 minute 20 seconds left in the round.
That's actually the first kill for the attackers. They need to move a bit faster. They've managed to take this attack pretty decisively. And plant in about 30 seconds from now, every single attack run so far.
Thatcher gonna take out Arrow from Wine Cellar Closet 5v3. Next time that kid Colin is talking in the chat, he's getting a ban, and I don't care. Doxy gonna get a kill. Cassie gonna get 2, bringing us to a 2v2.
That was a very quick
change of the pace.
Whoa. He doesn't know that he's looking straight at his head through the wall, but he gets the down.
Ooh,
he doesn't know
Mobo is downed, leaving just Syntax alive. Syntax gonna take it out by Cassie, and Cassie clutches that round with a 4K. Nice job.
Well done by Kasai in that round, getting literally 4 kills and practically winning the round for his team. That was very, very important that they take that, since that was their first defense round 1, not putting them on match point. And they have a bit less pressure to go into this next round. But they still need to do something else, because Blackout did end up winning Kitchen last time. Oh, did they?
That was the first defense
they did.
Actually, pretty sure. No, that's the second defense one.
Yeah, both teams won the basement defense. But the difference is, the reason Blackout is 1 point up right now is because they managed to win a Kitchen defense as well. That's something that Powerhouse Scarlet has not actually done. They need to be able to do that. They need to win on this Kitchen attack, which they've done before. We're going to see if they can replicate the success. But they also need to win on the Kitchen defense, unless they're going to pick something really out of the ordinary, like Bar or something like that. Bar is probably the only site out of the ordinary, out of the 2 they're going to pick from, that they have a possibility of winning. Who knows if they stratted for it. But they're not going to... I don't think they're going to have much success defending a master bedroom defense. So if they're gonna throw something at us that's completely unexpected, I believe it's a Bar, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna vouch for Kitchen as the, like, they haven't found success yet, but that's I think that's because, I don't know, the roam game might not be strong enough, because they're letting them take the site with 40 seconds left. That shouldn't really be happening, because
yeah, that Ella was like way off when she should have been collapsing in on the back stairs by a garage.
I mean, you see her being the same way right now, which is kind of confusing why this Ella's sitting here every single round.
It's not that confusing, honestly. It's more of a, like, as a roamer, you're supposed to make them clear you.
You're not wrong, but if they don't clear you and they ignore you, but you still just sit there,
well,
that's not good.
If Flick stays there, then that's a terrible idea. But if not, then Mobo King is gonna get a C4 kill on an
That's exactly
Arrow.
what's gonna happen if she doesn't stay there.
Finally, the first C4 kill. We've seen it tried many times, but we have just seen the first time, everybody.
Yeah, that was important. That's I feel like it's gonna give them a lot more confidence in their defense, which is not good news for Powerhouse Scarlet, as they need this attack win to not in their favor. What am I saying? They need this attack win right now to put them into an even score and not have them be on the verge of match point and lose the first map. This is actually... Is this Blackout's pick? Yes, this is... Is it? I don't remember. That's my apologies. I don't actually remember if this is Blackout's pick or not.
You can check in our chat.
Let's see.
You would say dot pick and then channel.
This is yes, this is Blackout's pick. So they are a round up at the moment.
Syntax getting his beauty kills on a Cassie SMG gonna finish him off. Doxy gonna get shotgunned. 5v2
By the
and it's
same
looking like a match point. I apologize for my gases. Sadness. It's fine, I have hiccups. Sadness gonna get a double kill on a Mac in Mobo King. I'm gonna take a drink of water, hopefully to get rid of my hiccups. Ella getting taken out from her feet by Sadness. Sadness going off with his Zosha.
He doesn't want... Yeah, he knows that this round is important to win as to not losing them this map, and he's going to go for another drone hold peek. Smoke is not going to take the bait.
But he's going to throw in his concussive mines, maybe.
Yeah, he is all 4 concussions still available to him, and he's going to...
and there go all the concussions.
That's all of them.
Vita's going to go out from the side. Sock's going to take him out all the way in dining. That's just going to leave. At AJ. Outside of Trophy.
That's a good
15
shot on
seconds left. Gonna get taken out by Socks down in dining, and that's gonna be round 6 going to Blackout, bringing us to match point of Chalet.
See, the Zosha tried, but unfortunately both of them were completely oblivious to the dock sitting and dining, which is kind of sad. Because you would think they'd know that. That's kind of a common angle to play considering one, a dock's alive, and 2, you should have drawn that out before in the round, but Zosha jumps in the window kind of blindly and gets shot by the dock. I don't know if he just didn't call it out or if he didn't know where he got shot from.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As a caster, you just said one of the things that I've been fighting for the entire time I've been a caster. We need a drone counter, so we know if they could have droned it or not.
Need to locate and defuse
Oh, that's an interesting thing. That'd be cool, because we can see their ammo, we can see their gadgets, and we can see their health, but we can't see their drones.
If we know if they can drone, we can know how they. That changes how you see a push entirely.
Yeah,
if you know
really
they could have droned, in hindsight, when they're going over pushes, definitely gonna know like, hey, we should probably work on that. We all have one drone left, and we're just pushing into a site blindly. Or, there's nothing I could have done to drone him out. And then we'll just say, hey, I'll give you.
That and reinforcements, I feel like, would be a really cool counter to see.
Reinforcements, not so much. Because, like, I feel like they're not as... Like, drones are probably the most overpowered thing in the game. They allow you to get intel.
Okay, you say that, but Ella exists.
Nah, Ella sucks, dude. It's just that everyone that plays in modes, including.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, she got nerfed too hard. You need to buff Ella again.
Yeah, we need to give her ACOG.
Yeah, and give her 50 more bullets, because that 10 bullet, she already didn't have enough, but 10 bullet nerf, that's just ridiculous. You can't spray down 1 million people.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
I want to spray down the new aliens in the new game mode. Come on, man.
Exactly. Like, we're not even get to play Ella in the new game mode. Like, seriously, Ubisoft?
Nah, but we do get to play our mode, so it's all good.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna see the pulse actually catch a couple people rappelling up, and I think, oh, he sees one just outside a trophy window. Is he gonna go for the C4 again?
No, I think he's gonna. I think he ran away. I think he's not gonna go for that.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, he sees him going down too. So I think he knows that there's gonna be another master take. This has been pretty standard so far from both of these teams, going for basically the exact same take every single round. They haven't really switched up very much. And with varying degrees of success, obviously, as we've seen Blackout win just a couple more rounds in there.
Nitro's still alive, so...
You could actually Nitro...
Whoa!
No, that's an IQ! That's an IQ.
Oh, yeah, IQ. Oh, Valkyrie! Gonna get a nice C4 kill through the... down there.
The floor?
Or was
that's
that
interesting. No.
I think...
That had to have been upwards.
No.
There's
No, Jackal was definitely downstairs, so yeah.
That's an interesting C4 play. I don't know why you wouldn't use your gun, but that works too. You got a pick, and that's man advantage right now. I'm pretty sure Arrow knows that this IQ is the one shooting him at this point, because, like, who else has the power to shoot pulse through the floor, you know?
Yeah.
See, the difference between this round and all the other rounds is this time, the attackers are actually in a man disadvantage, which is almost evened out by the fact that Arrow's at about 30 health. He's gonna get another one.
Arrow's gonna take out Socks through the floor. Nice job there by Arrow.
That is looking pretty good in this defensive round by Powerhouse Scarlet. Normally, the bomb would have been planted by now, but this time, they have a 2-man advantage. Everyone's at full health because the pulse got docked. And now the attackers are the ones being pressured to make a push. However, this Ella's actually going to get naded and probably taken out. There she goes.
Nice. That was a nice timing there by Mobo King.
So now they've almost evened up the man advantage, but again, they're running out of time. They have 20 seconds left. They have to make some sort of push, and you see this ACOG operator playing the same kind of angle. Syntax gets into sight, but gets taken out by Agent. Like, where is he? He's in the site along with them, and they don't know it.
Agent gonna get a triple kill on the last 3 operators, and that'll be round 7 going to Black. No, it's gonna be going to Powerhouse Scarlet.
You're close. You had a 50-50 shot.
You know.
Good try, though. Good try. Is that his 3 kills? That's all his kills in the game. He's the one who's like, okay, I'm gonna not donut, and I'm gonna save this game for us. He does not want this map to go to Blackout that easily. He's gonna go out with a fight if he's going out, and we're gonna see if they can take this wine cellar attack this time, which didn't end up. I don't think it ended up happening last time. I think Blackout won this one, if I'm correct.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I think that's why they're trying it again, as the fact that Blackout probably had a bit more success on a basement defense.
Yeah, I believe it was the Jaeger that watch everything. Not too sure on that. Don't quote me on it.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was the Jaeger that got a 4K in one round. That is why they're going basement again, because they know they have a lot more success on this site than a top floor defense.
And that's why we need to see a barn gaming room.
That'd be an interesting defense from one of them. I want to see them pull a penta as well. That'd be really cool.
Pull a penta and throw the Sao Paulo land.
Okay, they didn't throw. Well, okay, they might have threw that, but let's be honest.
They didn't even make it to the grand final.
Well, I know, but like, they're facing freaking Black Dragons. Black Dragons were, they're godlike. You can't say they're a bad team. They're a really good team. Yeah.
The penta lost in the semifinals. That's not a penta thing to do.
Against a good team. I would expect a final to be like BD versus Penta. That would be a cool final to see.
You know what's gonna be a cool final to see? Probably gonna be Cloud9 versus V, so that's gonna be a pretty cool one. Oh wait, it already happened.
I know. On a different game. C9 needs to pick up a team.
Yes, pick up Flipside now.
Didn't Flipside get an org? The old Flipside? I don't remember. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I might not be.
I can check their Discord. No, they are still homeless R6.
Rip.
I did ask Pojo, and I don't know if he wants to answer this now. Sorry if you don't want me to say it's Pojo. I asked Pojo if they've gotten any offers. He said yeet, which I'm gonna take as a yes.
Whoa, I like that. What?
Mobo King gonna peek up the hatch, taking out Casey.
That's a nice shot by Mobo King.
Casey Jones getting taken out.
He gets one of the thermite charges, and there's no Hibana on the board anymore. That was interesting. She got one hatch and she peeked it, and Mobo King decided to punish for it. That was a beautiful pixel shot with a one-time sight.
And they only have one hard breacher left, and he only has one exothermic charge left. And if they can't get it down here and they can't make the push, that's gonna be this game. But we will see the glass definitely looking to help out with this push. Throwing out the, looking to throw out those smokes.
Small. Oh, he spotted a
What?
touch of color.
Oh, and the potato comes up by Sadness.
That's not good. He spotted that touch of color, but he couldn't do anything about it. Sox with a nice shot into Sadness to take out the glass.
Me, a bronze 2. I think I could have gotten that.
Sadness being super aggressive. Is he gonna
and
take
they
out
lose that angle
Yes.
again. Sox get the second kill from Blue onto that door, leaving
This is not looking good.
just Thatcher and Twitch alive. Twitch actually on basement stairs. Ella getting taken out by AJ. Bandit lighting up AJ. Doxy.
I'm surprised that pre-fire didn't actually kill that bandit. It was kind of on the face.
Oh! King taking out AJ, leaving just Doxy left alive. And from the connector, Mackie gonna take out Doxy. And that'll be the map of Chalet going to Blackout. Good half.
Good halves indeed. That was a nice shot by the bandit onto the Twitch. That was actually through the wall. I don't know if anyone saw that. That Twitch didn't peek. That Twitch actually pre-fired, and the bandit returned that pre-fire and ended up landing the shots instead. Nice job, Mobo King, on that last kill. Not last kill, sorry, second to last, but that did a lot for the team anyways. The scoreboard, it's a lot more, I feel like it's a lot more even on the Blackout side. 8-8-7-7, and then you have that 1-4 kill, but that is likely what led them to win that game. They all fragged pretty evenly. They took their attacks were efficient, their defensive was solid, as you saw that last round. Everything went right for them. They knew Chalet, they knew the map, they knew how their enemies played. That was very important, and they ended up locking up the round. And they all held their weight, and that didn't exactly happen on Scarlet's side, which is kind of unfortunate. But that is the first map, and again, that is Blackout's pick. Of course, they're going to know the map. They have to. They picked it, right? They're prepared on it. And we're going to go into Clubhouse next, which is Powerhouse Scarlet's pick. We're going to see how prepared they are on this map. However, Clubhouse, this is a lot more strat-heavy map, right? This is a lot more how well can we perfect this one single strategy to defend basement, and how well can we force out the bar, and then we go back to basement. That's pretty standard on Clubhouse. That's basically what you do. There aren't very many options. There aren't very many variations on how to play this map, which is upsetting, but this is kind of a game of perfection on this map. It's who can polish out their defense and their attack to the T. That's what you've got to do to win Clubhouse. Seems like Blackout is going to need just a minute to get ready. We're going to give them that minute. It's alright. Yeah, this map is a bit more, it's going to be more, I feel like it's going to be more stagnant, and I'm going to expect Scarlet to have a lot more hold on this map than they did on Chalet. Like, similar to how Blackout held their defenses in the defenses that they did win. That was pretty, especially that last one, that was pretty strong until Twitch got a pick on the Ella, but that's only because she rotated back and she heard that. That was pretty audible. Anyone would have gotten that kill. The Ella just kind of ran blindly into the Twitch. But yeah, so I expect these defenses to be just as solid, if not more so.
And here we are on Clubhouse. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I expect what I always see on Clubhouse, which is not a terrible amount of variety in how it's played. The roamers, unfortunate for a roaming game on this map, it's not the greatest, as we all know.
Yeah.
It's very
Just
difficult
like
to
on the base-
rotate. It's difficult to roam on this map. So
They're basically no rotates, which is why it's difficult to roam. You know, you take control of the bar as an attacker, you open a pool window, you push through garage, you push through stocks, then you're out of staircases.
Defenders,
If
protect
you're in
your
strip,
bombs from
you're
being
stuck there.
defused by
If
attackers.
you're in bedrooms, you're stuck there because they open up the staircase window. If you're in garage, you either die or you fall back to blue because they can open up the wall of garage, they can push through stocks, through the stocks closet. But roaming on a basement defense is rarely done for a good reason, because it's not easy, like, at all. It really isn't. You get stuck in places and then you either get droned out and killed by like 5 angles, or you get lucky and the attackers throw and you get a kill or something, but that doesn't happen very often. That's why you don't see many roamers on a basement defense. When I
10
see this
seconds left
Legion,
before insertion.
it's pretty, you see this guy a lot on basement defense. in
let's
Clubhouse.
all roast him for that sight he's rocking.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he's doing with that.
Attackers recovered the
I feel
bomb
like
diffuser.
just because he's
Attackers
running
are
that
moving
site,
out
all his
to
Legion
locate
mines
the
will
bomb
just kind of like spontaneously disappear in the middle of the round.
What?
I feel like just because he's running that siege, God's gonna be like, no, we're just gonna break all your Legion mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna work. See, this guy's gonna be the one person. Oh, actually, not completely. He's putting one in in Moto. I expect him to be the one person kind of holding down Blue Tunnel, as this kind of. You see that quite a lot nowadays. Just the Legion just single-handedly holding Blue Tunnel because of how annoying his traps are. You try to run down that tunnel at the end of the game, you're not gonna do it, right? So. Yeah, we see pretty standard operators from both these sides for a defense nowadays in this kind of meta. See a Pulse, he knows where 3 people are, 1 person outside of kitchen, 2, actually 4 people outside of kitchen, 3 at the door right now. They're trying to
the
get shots on.
IQ shooting down that Pulse. You're gonna see Doxy take out Mobo King as they open up the hole, but that's gonna go against them. Mobo King's down, and now it's a 4v4 as Flick takes out Doxy with that nice timed frag grenade.
Bomb located by attackers.
I believe
He
you're gonna
didn't give her
see
any
a
time. Ooh.
Pulse tunnel. That is a
Gonna get
terrible
thrown.
place to be caught in the last few minutes of the round.
hopefully in this situation, we just, as the defenders, we hope that he's going to have at least someone to crossfire the hatch with him. Ying's going to drop in, and she's going to actually have that mirror window to play with right now.
Sadness going to take out the Hibana, I believe. No, that's going to be the sledge down.
He's going to get some shots onto the Ying too, but Sox managed to evade that headshot, that lethal kill at the very moment. He's going to be at the back of sight, but he knows that he's getting crossfired as well from tunnel as well as the church wall.
AJ going to be able to stop the plant. 4v2, and it's looking very solid for the defense. Arrow going to take out Mackie as Mackie takes out Arrow with the Claymore and Syntax. Going to be the left one alive as he takes out Cassie. Or Casey. Paul stuck in Secret Tunnel. And Legion left alive, and Church going to drop down. Legion Mine goes off as AJ takes out Syntax. That'll be round 1 going to Powerhouse Scarlet.
Legion kind of scared me for a second because he looked the wrong way, but thank goodness Pulse could get that. I was about to say they had the perfect crossfire in the hatch, but Hibana ended up 3-speeding away from that just as Legion peaked. That was unlucky for him, but his teammate held up his own, and he was able to win that round for them. This is... feel bad for this William guy. I think he's trolling, but nonetheless, we don't like that behavior here. So we're just gonna kind of hit the hammer on this little dude. But anyways, let's get back in the game. That is a very good win on the defense side. Pretty expected, but still important nonetheless because.
And they're holding up a master.
No, they're not. This is basement. It's church wall.
Oh my god, that looked like the bathroom wall. or the
I know.
The workout.
I know what you're talking. No, yeah, the room, like the wall next to bedroom that leads to cash. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I totally thought they were upstairs for a second. I didn't look at the compass.
No, they want to win. Yeah, so that was that was an important win for Powerhouse Scarlet as this is their map. But I'd be surprised if we didn't see another basement win, honestly, from Blackout, as they've held basically every other map just as strong. And basement is, as we all know, the easiest site on this map. So I'm gonna think it's gonna be pretty close, as I hope that Scarlet has their strats planned out for this map, as that's basically what you need to win a game on Clubhouse, is just strat. And obviously Blackout have those things prepared as well, as they've had strat, as you saw on Chalet, which is less of a stratty map. It's still pretty coordinated. You still need strats on it, but I don't think as much as Clubhouse, as it's not as static as Clubhouse. It kind of relies on roamers a bit more, which in this case, you cannot roam or else you just get taken out just at the beginning. Usually.
Just a little prick.
And this wall here, I don't know if it's soft. Is it soft next to that mirror?
It is. There's a hole
No,
in it.
I thought I was talking about this one. We all remember that Penta play where he threw the nitro into here.
Yeah, that was massive. they're Penta. They can do whatever they want.
Wait, no, that was a Black Dragons play onto Penta, I think.
I think you're right. What happened there? Was that through the floor? That was the buck through the floor. Or no buck. That was a... What was that? They don't have a buck or a sledge.
So that's gonna be very limited vertical.
Whoa!
Vertical play.
You see that angle?
It was probably, it's the Jackal's shotgun.
That's a really cool angle.
I like that.
Look at that. Yeah, that's like a pixel angle. He's got an ACOG, which is why he's able to get those shots onto onto the mirror there. They leave it at half health. They can't open the mirror at this angle, but they can deny it practically from anyone playing it, as they have that tracking with that pixel angle up top through the floor. That's a very, very nice angle by AJ Tank right there. But as I say that, while Mira is at half health and they're basically in a 5v4.5, there is only a minute left in the round, and they practically haven't made any progress other than to light up the Mira just.
Well, on this map, you open up all the drones, and then you open up all the hatches, and then you make your push at the last few minutes. It's pretty standard, because once you have all those hatches open, it's very difficult for them to know where you're actually coming from.
You're right, but as a defender, on this map, they're going for a Ying drop, which kind of makes this easier because they have stuff to deny it, like smokes, like Ella's. But they've all like. you
Ooh,
see-
a double kill coming out from the defenders. That's quad kill, but Flick is one of those quad. Syntax gonna take out Doxy, and Casey. Gonna be the last victim of that. Sox takes him out.
Oh, that's
That was
toxic.
that was a nice collapse there.
That's exactly why I said it'd be a bit of a problem for all of them to kind of just push it all at once. They have all 5 alive, and doing a ying drop with 5 people alive, that's what happens. That's what happens. You get collapsed on, and there's nothing you can do because you're being surrounded. All you have is control of top floor, which is, yes, important, but you don't have control around the bomb site. And since that's like, you have an Ella, you have a Jaeger, you have everyone alive, you had a C4 from the mirror if all else failed, but that they just didn't take anything other than the bomb site, which you can't do on that bomb site because everyone's just gonna run in and kill you, like just what happened there. That was kind of unfortunate for the attackers. I don't know if they were just kind of lost at that point. Maybe they just went brain dead for it. They brain farted. Let's give them that. Let's give them the benefit of that. Everyone has that once in a while. So let's just one round. You know, that was a basement defense, the easiest defense in the map. So expected that they lose that, but now they have to pull out a bar defense, which is many times more difficult.
But still very doable. Still very.
It's more doable than both the other sides, let's be honest. I'll say that. But they're gonna have to pull out something out of their. Ooh, they're actually. Looks like a hard holding strip. It's gonna be interesting, and they know that they have a drone posted right underneath that strip door. They're gonna have to pull a nice little tactic out of wherever it comes from if they want to win this round and hopefully take this map for the team and not get 2-0'd. It is, of course, 1-1. It's too early to tell.
Sledge when we get in that angle into strip. Looking to find some people. Throwing a frag up there. I think that's not going to make it through. It's going to make it through.
He's expecting a bandit trick, and it's not going to happen. They're going to get that wall open anyways.
Bandit is over in bar.
They're doing this fairly efficiently. They're droning out strip, and they know that the Miz at the mirror in there. They have to know she's in there, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna end up pushing her eventually, but Sledge for some reason didn't exactly open up that wall.
Frag grenade gonna take Sadness down a little bit, but not too much.
That's a Legion in there.
And Smobo came from up top. And Jim gonna be able to take out Sadness, and that is the first kill of the round.
With a minute 45 left, might I add. That is pretty important. She's actually going to end up droning. So this castle might actually be able to get the flank on her through main stairs. But we're going to see he's walking pretty slow. And she's going to seemingly prepare to either jump out of that room or maybe jump down. I would expect her to go back up to the roof to watch for the plant as they're going to do it
Syntax
soon.
takes that arrow. It's 2 down. Gonna find the feet, and that'll be another one down. Mobile King takes out another one simultaneously, leaving just Casey Jones up in bar. Casey Jones takes out Mackie as Sox takes out Casey. I'm hoping someone gets to Casey Jones. It's a song.
I don't actually get it. I don't know. Sorry.
By the Grateful Dead. You ever heard of them?
I've heard of them. I don't listen to them. I think I have a friend that knows another person that listens to them. That's pretty.
Do they listen? Do they wear tie-dye at all?
I don't know.
If they do, then they probably listen to Grateful Dead.
I don't know. I don't. I mean, it was they. All I know is that they had a Grateful Dead Alvarez guitar.
Nice. So Casey,
Literally.
taking out the recruit for just a second.
Oh, I have no idea who that is. I've never heard of them before.
Attackers need to locate
Casey
and
Jones is
defuse
the name
as
of
many
a
bombs
song.
as they can.
Whatever. We're now 2-1.
Attackers
No one likes
discover
my
the
jokes.
location of a bomb.
So what do we have going on here? We're gonna have a. Let me get a third-person view here real quick.
They're gonna go for the same defense, which is pretty. I mean, who really expected anything else, right? This is Clubhouse. We're going to see the same thing over and over again, but they're going to go for a bar defense. We're going to see if they can pull it out and bring the score line to the same thing that we saw last map. We're going to hope for Powerhouse Scarlet that doesn't happen, and Echo's actually going to go for a spawn peek out to construction, see if he can catch him kind of off guard. He's got no drones on him right now, so he might actually get a frag here, but no one spawned there. Unfortunate for him.
This bad sucks.
Either way, though, pretty big balls from Sox, honestly, going for that spawn peek, but knowing there were no drones on him, that's probably because no one was going to spawn there, so no one needed any drone on the staircase, just in case. But that Echo is going to be important nonetheless for plant denial, as well as the fact that he does have an ACOG, so he has the versatility to both play on, well, either side of the map, in order to engage both sides of the map. He has that bearing 9 as a secondary he can use to engage close. He has that ACOG on that MP5 SD that he wants to engage fast.
Ella, as he pushes in, gonna take out Arrow. Doxy gonna get the refrag on a flick 4v4. Jaeger in there. Hopefully, wait, you know, that's Bandit.
That's a bandit. That's Mogo King challenging onto that Hibana, lighting her up to below half health. But that's a 1v1 trade. However, that is actually to the detriment of the defenders, I would think, as their fragging they operated. The primary fragger has actually been taken down in exchange for only a Thatcher.
Mobo King gonna take out Casey. Doxy gonna get the refrag on a Mobo King. AJ taking out Syntax down below.
I think he peeked up the main stairs and no one knew he was coming. Now that's Sox and Mackie actually in quite a difficult scenario, as they can be collapsed upon any side from these three attackers. But he knows that Sledge is out here. He lands a couple shots.
Sledge gonna take out Jaeger though, leaving just Echo alive behind the bar.
That's a clean kill from AJ Tank. They have to find Sox though. I don't know if they know where he is. That drone might have actually missed him behind the bar, and he still has this ACOG to work with.
And Doxy prone at the door, gonna take out Sox. And that'll be round 4, going to Powerhouse Scarlet.
Which is, again, that's expected, and that's also important, as I've said time and time again. This is Scarlet's map, and this is exactly how this map usually plays out. Any team, whether it be defense first or defense second, they win their basement defense, then they go bar defense next, they lose that, then they go back to basement defense. It basically comes down to the overtime coin flip, which team wins the map. But since this is Scarlet's pick, you would think they'd either know that and have a way to break out of that cycle, or they have to. They picked this map for a reason. They have to know that. And honestly, if they don't have a plan to break out of that cycle, I'm, one, confused on why they picked this map. Two, I also think that if they get screwed over by that coin flip, they can't really do anything about it, because we've seen how strong TeamBlackOut is in their 5-3 on Chalet. Them being really solid on all their strategic plans and whatever. Every time they kind of lock down and stick to their guns, they win their rounds. And of course, on this map, where it relies on that pretty heavily, I'd be surprised if they couldn't pull out something just in case they didn't get that coin flip, you know, just in case they lost it, just in case they had to, I don't know, attack twice or something, or defend the bad bomb site last, if you get what I mean.
And it's sort of looking like Blackout has sort of lost their momentum now, somewhat. Not entirely, they're only 2-2, but definitely not as much of a lead as they had on the first map.
Yeah, last round that Ella getting the first frag, although getting refragged, that was an important momentum break for them,
all
as you
the
said.
mirrors are down. There goes mirrors utility.
You see, that's why the Twitch nerf doesn't matter that much, because that's literally her only job. That's all she had to do. And now that she's done with that, that other drone can, 1, be used for info, 2, it can be used for harassing people. And she's got a great gun, and she's 2-speed, not a 1-speed, also important in this factor. And her hitbox is pretty impressive for one of the 2-speed operators. And that's why the Twitch nerf doesn't do very much. She's sending her second drone in now. I'm curious what she's going to be doing with this. Now she has the luxury to take out the cameras, as she doesn't have to worry about not having enough ammo for the mirror
Attackers
windows.
have located a bomb.
And she also gets info, because the Twitch drone is silent, they don't know what's coming, and it's practically invisible because it's so pan and it matches the ground so well.
Doxy taking a bit of damage from the frag grenades. Flick also a bit low as we're gonna see Syntax finish Socks finish off Doxy.
A grenade doing a good job to push out of position into the main hallway where he was able to get that frag from the main stairs, and now we see Ying pushed up all the way.
AJ Tank gonna get a double kill
Cover the diffuser.
onto Syntax and Flick, but Mobo King gonna get the refrag 3v3.
See, that was important that AJ Tank got those. They didn't actually expect him in that tunnel, which was interesting. They played there.
Sadness gonna get taken out by
They're
Mackie,
activating the diffuser.
leaving just the two German brothers left alive. Arrow
Diffuser's
flashed.
down. This is actually really bad news for Powerhouse, as he has no idea what the Ash is. He
Mobo
just
King
runs
taking
blind.
out Arrow. Now that they know where he is, we're gonna play aggressive because that's how it goes in Contender. But Twitch gonna push him in Casey. It's taken out by Mackie. Now they round
Toxic.
5 going to Blackout. I'm sorry, Team Blackout GG.
That's bad news. I said before that if Blackout, I expected them kind of to have a momentum breaking kind of strategy, and you saw they just took that church defense and just ended it. And we see Mackie there being a bit toxic after the round, but
No, it was a finger
Apart-
slip, bro.
oh yeah, it was a lot. It's just like his finger slipped off the control key a couple times, maybe like 5 or 6 or 7, but that's it.
That
Um,
doesn't matter.
But now it's Powerhouse Scarlet actually to be put in the terrible situation
Attackers need to
and
locate
having
and
to
defuse
win
as many bombs
a
as they
basement
can.
attack, which is possible as we've seen from Blackout. They did it last round, but it's not an easy task. They had a really good play there. Scarlet, Arrow trying to pull the round back after a couple frags were had, not really being successful after being refragged by the Ash, and that was bombed down at that point. Important for the attackers. Once that happens, it's kind of, especially with that kind of man count, a 3v3 and not a 5v5, once you get the bomb down, it's an issue for the defenders, as one, it's hard to take the site, but once it gets taken, it's hard to retake because of the fact that it is hard to take. With 3, that scoreboard is kind of scary for Team Powerhouse, but three Olive Garden breadsticks right there. That's unfortunate. We need to see Sadness, Kasai, and Arrow do something. Or it wasn't Arrow on the pulse. It was AJ Tank on the pulse. I gotta apologize to him for missing his recognition. But he's the one with 6 frags top of his team. He's the one that's trying to deny all these trying to deny Team Blackout GG, excuse me, from taking all these rounds, except for the fact that his team isn't really assisting that much, other than the second frag and the 4 kills. They really need to pull this attacking round out of somewhere, and that somewhere might be in a bag of miracles, as Team Blackout played that really, really well, honestly. We're gonna see them Powerhouse droning out the entirety of the top floor. Important that they make sure no roamers are behind them and clear out both the garage, claymore it, so they make sure that no one can actually get back up there unless they have an impact or a nitro. Hopefully be able to read that and expect it once it does happen. But
Glass gonna take
Bomb
out
located by
Mobo
attackers.
King.
a touch of color is all he needs, and he got that. And that's the bandit for the defense down right now. One of the 3 speeds, one of the fraggers.
Ugh.
Although right now, we're going to see Glaz looking for yet another touch of color. However, is anyone going to peek this Glaz? We don't know at the moment. The mirror is getting pretty close. She's probably going to be smart and cautious about this. The Ella's actually trapped in the corner
Oh.
from whatever operator that is. I don't exactly know. That is, again, the Jackal of AJ Tank using the same
Jackal,
angle he did
Jackal.
before. He's trying his best to open the mirror window, and I think he has an
Oh
angle
my-
on it now.
Oh no.
He's
Quite-
trying his
quite far
best.
off, though.
The Ella, however, cannot move from that spot. They've eventually neutralized, or essentially neutralized her. However, AJ actually rotates away from there. Ella, read this properly and get out of there before he comes back.
I'm deploying a drone.
They have a minute left in the round. They have gotten 1 pick, better than what they did last time. But they need a slight bit more in order to take this off of Team Blackout GG, which we've seen has been so strong in these end rounds. so far, especially on this map, as they had that 5-man collapse last round onto all the attackers doing a Ying drop, which hopefully, I don't know, we won't see again, as it really didn't work last time. We still have the mirror with their C4 available. Ying's gonna end up smoking the hallway off. They're gonna drop before it smokes, but they didn't check the back of the bomb site. One's gonna be at East Arsenal. Are they gonna pick him off?
Smoke's gonna go out. Mira's gonna take out Casey as to get the refrag after Casey gets killed and sucks. Fuse is gonna go down, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull this off. Jackal taking out AJ, taking out Jackal. Syntax gonna take out Sadness.
This is in a tight situation right now as
2v1 and it becomes just a bit less tight.
I'd say a bit more tight. This is definitely Team
Syntax gonna take out Doxy, and that'll bring us to match point.
That's why I said it. Oh, that's still. It's just
a bit of a figure slip.
Just a bit. Just a couple.
Maybe like 15 figure slips.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it, guys. It's just kind of. He just ate like a buttery croissant before the games. That's all.
Yeah, man. He had like 5 sticks of butter in that thing.
Yeah. But you know, that's exactly why I said it got a bit more tight, as Blackout wasn't the team that needed to win the round. It was actually Powerhouse Scarlet, because now they're on game and match point.
Yeah, just want to say, check this out. We are now on match point, series point, map point,
basically, I mean, everything point right now. Blackout, if they win this round right here, which honestly shouldn't be that difficult, or excuse me, they're actually going for another basement defense, so they have to pull this off again, I think, at least. So Powerhouse need to kind of fix what they did wrong last time. Or where are they? Are they? They're basement. Okay.
No,
they have to, or else I would say if they were throwing, but they are basement indeed. They're gonna have to fix whatever they did last round and be able to take this round up to bring it to overtime in another round. They have to win a bar attack, which admittedly shouldn't be that hard. They won the first one. They have to win another one, which is definitely much easier than winning a basement attack. However, they what am I saying? Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, that last round was not. It wasn't Team Blackouts that they needed to win. They had no pressure on them. They have a map. They have a buffer. And they also have round buffer as well. They were up a round at that point, so they didn't have to win that attack or that defense. But of course they did, because it is a basement defense. And yeah, they did. They ended up pulling it out of their butts, out of there after the defuser was planted, mind you. The attackers on Powerhouse actually got the defuser down, but that was a pixel shot. It was literally through the cracks of the floor, through the metal bars, that the bandit landed on the head of the glass. Unfortunate for him, but Doxy actually getting taken out. That is what, well, not what lost in the round. It was literally what lost in the round. Not practically. They had the round lost after those 2 kills, honestly, in the bomb site. But
that glass is alive, definitely. He definitely should have killed that smoke. The glass. I mean, I don't have the best in the world. I am not gonna say I have great aim, but you shouldn't be missing shots as glass. That's just
sometimes we can blame the hit red, you know.
No. Hit red is fine.
Dude, have you played glass in the last 2 patches?
I have, dude. And it's hit red is fine. I don't know what people are complaining about. And Mobile King gonna get down and taken out by Casey.
Where was he playing in kitchen, this man? That's a pretty... Oh, that was the Ash. That was the Ash actually getting taken out. I didn't realize that. That was a member of Blackout. There's another one by Arrow getting a headshot into Mackie. That is big. That's the defense actually being a bit aggressive, which is maybe what they need.
Arrow slipping his finger just a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. I mean, he's teabagging to nothing but the cam, so that might be a bit more okay. But either way, he's going definitely all out here. He wants his frags. He wants to show his team that he's definitely an asset, and so far he has done so. Pre-firing every corner that he practically goes around. Getting a kill on one of the pre-fires onto the Twitch on the attacking side. That's a gun off the board. That's also utility to take out any mirror windows and Ela traps. No mirror windows, but the Ela traps are still in play at the moment. 40 seconds, we're going to see a drop into Moto, rotating right into the hallway. and 1 drop. Staying in Moda, it's the Ying with 1,000,000 bullets.
Casey taking out Flick. Bandit coming around and gonna take out 2 as Sox and Syntax get taken out by Arrow. Great defense around there by Powerhouse Scarlet.
And he definitely shows his worth, not wanting to be that Olive Garden breadstick that they had on their team.
And that definitely, you know what that is. It definitely shows that you don't need a 41 round mag to take out more than one opponent.
Exactly. No one needs 50 bullets, not even 40. Like, Ella can have a bit less.
It's like, oh yeah, we need to keep her high capacity so we can have her uniqueness.
Yeah, she's special. She's free kills. That's what's special about her. But anyways,
and first time we're gonna see my boy.
Whoa.
Montage.
Montaigne.
Mountain.
Mountain. That's what Serenity says.
Well, Serenity's
But
fine.
you're not. It's not though.
Oh, Mobo King.
Wow. Wow. Ouch. That's a lot of health. That's like 30, 40 health that Mobo King just got taken off by his teammate. That's unfortunate. But good thing for Powerhouse Scarlet, that's on the defense and that's on a 1 armor. So that means that he's gonna take a lot less bullets to kill than he usually would. Which is what Powerhouse Scarlet need right now. While it is a bar defense, it's a bit easier to win than a basement defense, or a lot easier, should I say, as they did to bring that Mountain. And they're going to be going for a stocks push, as they have the Blackbeard, the Glaz, they have the Ash, they have everything possible to watch for rotations, watch for runouts, and of course to see through smokes that they're going to throw up right into that stocks door.
The thing. They don't execute this properly. Then, say you take out say you take out the Glaz, say you take out the Montag.
See, the Glaz, I think, would be the biggest problem. If they have the gun off the board, the gun that can see through smokes, that's an issue.
That's a major issue on their part.
They're gonna be droning every single part of this out. They want to make sure they're thorough. They don't want to leave anything untouched. See, Ash here pushing into the garage. Make sure they have a crossfire and anyone in lounge, just in case someone is there. But they know the smoke is in the doorway. The smoke is the one counter that is mounting. He doesn't have to shoot him. All he has to do is get some smokes off. He gets a pick.
Smoke. Gonna take off AJ Take down below. That's a sledge. Not terribly crucial.
Actually, in this push, I'd say that's kind of important, as he was the guy to take out the smoke, actually.
With the
After getting refragged by the smoke, which is kind of unfortunate, getting killed by the person you're supposed to hunt down.
Here we have them breaking every single rule known to Glaz. Peeking the Glaz, we're gonna see Flick, taking out Sadness.
That's actually the Blackbeard down off the board. That's the person that's supposed to be eating the headshots. That's not good news for this attacking team of Powerhouse.
That is some fake news right there.
Oh, what?
Ash from up above in CCTV gonna take out the smoke.
That's a nice angle, but Flick is here ready for that Ash.
With a better angle.
I think they know that each other is here. He's gonna end up pushing out, but Flick is the one that's lit.
Casey gonna take out Flick. 3v3 though.
How do you pronounce that? That's right.
Casey,
I
Kosi.
say Kasai. I think it's
KSI? KSI versus Joe Weller?
I don't. What?
You didn't hear about the boxing match? KSI versus Joe Weller?
See, there's a reason I do esports, man. I don't do sports. This Mountain's actually going to be pushing this Jaeger alone, which is interesting. He's going to crossfire to the Ash. Oh, no.
Mobo King going to take out Arrow, and that's a Glaz down! And that's a
really
push
bad
Dawn.
line.
Echo going to take out Casey, and Casey going to take out Sox. Going to be a trade. Doxy going to take out Mackie, but Mobo King going to finish off the Glaz. The Montaigne, I meant to say. And that'll be GG's. As we see
Nice.
Blackout taking this game. And wow, that's quite the setup. You have the Black